Have you ever encountered a ghost in real life? Or have you ever had any ghostly experience? If yes, do let me know in the comment section. And the person with the best comment will win one of my favorite reads. I will give away one of my favorites book to the winner. I will announce the results on the next Friday. Yeah, on the next Friday, I'm gonna announce the result. So, stay tuned and make sure you comment your experience. You may win. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, The Ardent Bookworm. Today, I'm going to review Midnight on the Highway by Upender, Reddy, Gundepally. The book is published by Notion Press Publishers. The cost of the paperback is Rs 399 and the cost of the ebook is Rs 139. The book has total number of pages 402. First of all, if you are new here, then please subscribe to my channel for more book reviews. Now, first of all, let's talk about the book cover. Well, in the book cover, as you can see, there's a girl who's crossing the road and the guy has his hands in the steering wheel. So you can assume that yes, midnight on the highway, so the guy is driving, and it can, give us some hint about the storyline that he meets some girl, the mysteries related to the girl whom he met on the highway. So I guess the book cover does the justice to the storyline, and I really liked the book cover. Like, it was something unique. I really loved it. So let's talk about the storyline. The story is about Krishna, Anvi, Rahul. Anvi is Krishna's sister and Rahul is Krishna's best friend. One day, Krishna gets some news, gets a call basically from a stranger who tells him that his sister Anvi is eloping with someone to Vizag and the girl is getting married at 5 p.m. So then Krishna tries calling her several times, but then her phone is switched off and he's like all scared that why is she doing this, because the parents are really open-minded and they would have agreed to her marriage. So why this? Then he decides to take his best friend Rahul with him to Vizag. He doesn't reveal the reason until the whole journey, and keeps Rahul in dark in the name of some parties. So this is how it starts. Then as they are going to Vizag, they go from a highway. While going to Vizag, they notice a girl. Rahul says that, look at that girl, she's so beautiful. Let me tell you about Rahul. He is a big time flirt and, always looking for girls. So yeah, he noticed her. Krishna also looked at her and noticed that he could only see the part of her eyes, but he finds her eyes extremely attractive. But then the car sped up and then he lost the track. Later on, they come to know that some accident has happened on the highway, and that was the same car in which the girl was sitting. Krishna remembers it clearly because he saw the car like for in an observing way. So he knew that this is the same car. Then the journey goes on. He feels really bad for her and the journey goes on. They stop at a dhaba because they were hungry. Several things start happening with Krishna. Some, ghostly encounters, and Krishna has the phobia of blood. So he gets many hallucinations and sees blood all over and hears some sounds like, you should have saved her, you should have saved them. But like his friend says, yeah, this is all happening, I don't know what's weird with you, and forget it and come. So this is how they brush it off. And then later on, his best friend Rahul has a breakup, because of which he gets drunk and creates a chaos. Then finally things are calm and Rahul is sleeping peacefully in the car and Krishna starts driving. Then after I guess 100 meters, the area is totally dark. No matter that there was a dhaba just 100 meters away, but still it is totally dark, pitch dark. And he starts having some ghostly experiences like mist all around and lights flickering, headlights flickering, and weird thing about time, watch dial is behaving weirdly. So these things start happening and suddenly he notices some figure in the dark with white sari and that long hair, long nails. So he gets really scared and he's like, ghost, ghost, ghost. And she says, I'm not a ghost. And she then asks if he's going to Vizag too, and then he says yes. Then she says she has some important work in Vizag, so if he could give her the lift. So he agreed. He was like, okay, cool, no issues. Then they start talking, and when talking about each other's identities, the girl doesn't reveal her name to him. She says, let's play a game, we will guess each other's name. So he said, okay, fine, no issues. Then they gave each other some nickname, Tom and Jerry. Then they start talking to each other like Tom. She starts calling him Tom. He starts calling her Jerry. And while this is happening, he is so mesmerized by her beauty that he starts falling in love with her. Now, as the journey is going on, many adventures happen, and one of them is like they stop at a tea stall for some tea. There also he has some ghostly experiences, like many. And then they go to a villa. Again, the things are dark. So basically, the storyline has many encounters, ghostly encounters, and thrill, obviously. Then they continue the journey to Vizag, and then they reach there. They meet police, because Krishna wants to find her sister. These things happen and go on. This is the blood. So my experience with the book, well, I am like, okay, this is one of the best thrillers I've ever read, because no one can expect the end. Usually it happens now, like I read so many thrillers, so at times I'm able to guess, okay, this is just storyline, this is the main thing and this will happen. In this one, it was like I didn't even think of this possibility, dur dur tak. So yeah, it is actually one of the best thrillers I've ever read. Now, there's one scene in the book in which Jerry and Tom are Krishna and that girl whom he met on the highway. Both of them give each other the nickname as they are playing some game to not to reveal each other's name. So Jerry and Tom are running away from the goons and they get into a jungle. So there's a line in which he said like zombies and stuff. There was a mention of this thing. Before that, there were some horror scenes too. I was reading this book, I guess around 12:30 or 1 a.m. And now I'm reading it comfortably. Suddenly, the lights of my room started flickering and then it was all dark. I was like, shit, is this happening for real? Is the ghost out of the book? This literally came to my mind and I just threw the book like that and I took the blanket and covered my face and I was like, Mama! Literally, like around 12:30, I did this. I screamed, Mama! And my mom woke up and she was like, what happened? Come here. Then I went to the room to sleep. But I was so scared. The first thing that came to my mind was, this is happening. The ghost is out of the book. In fact, later on when I had to, turn off the switches for the lights, I was scared. I was thinking ki someone might be sitting on my bed like as a ghost in that white sari. So this was the impact the book had on me. And so yeah, at times it really scares you. Now, one more thing that happened, the storyline, there comes a scene when you think that you have guessed the story, and I considered myself as like, that person who will guess everything. So I was in my overconfidence, and then comes a part, then you actually get a glimpse of the story. So I also thought, oh, this is the story. This was the secret. Boring. And then after 1-2 pages, there came the twist. And I was like, no. Why? Again, I was with those questions. Like I got into like, this is the story. Now I know this will happen, that will happen, blah, blah, and blah. And suddenly after 1-2 pages, the author surprises. And I'm like, what? Like, seriously, what? So, telling you the book has many twists and the end will be totally unexpected, telling you. So, let me say the author has done a really great work. And there are several characters that are really interesting, especially Rahul, Krishna's best friend. The way Krishna told about him, I was like laughing at many places. This is one of the few books that made me laugh like that. Like I'm reading and I'm laughing at it, and this happened. The guy did this. The guy did that. So it was very interesting. And then later on, the way Rahul's character was developed, like a bit of change in the behavior and things, like I enjoyed reading it a lot. So this was my experience with the book, and I will never forget that light wala incident. I was scared too. So now, why you should read this book? As I always say, if you are a thriller lover, you should go with it. Definitely go with it. Also, if you want to read a book like which seems like a movie, you should go with it. And the book has many comical scenes and has twists, has a bit of love story too. So it is a complete package of love, thrill, and comedy and stuff. So you should go with it if you like such books. And there are some horror scenes too, so yeah, it will keep you entertained. And if you want to buy the book, the link is in my bio. So that's all about the book. Talking about the ratings, you must have guessed it, 5 out of 5. And so it ends here. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel and make sure you like, comment and share this video. That's all. Thank you for watching. Happy reading.